In a dazzling display of power and pitching, Francisco Alvarez, Brandon Nimmo, and Harrison Bader each blasted 3-run homers, propelling the New York Mets to an 11-3 victory over the NL East leading Philadelphia Phillies on Friday night. With this win, the Mets extended their hot streak to 12 wins in their last 14 games, as they continue to battle for a wildcard spot. José Quintana delivered a stellar performance on the mound, surrendering just 3 hits over 7 shutout innings. The veteran left-hander struck out 4 and didn't issue a single walk, throwing 62 of his 94 pitches for strikes. "Especially when you face a lineup like that, you need to be ahead," Quintana said. "I'm really happy with how my stuff has been working." Mets power surge. The Mets' offense came alive with a barrage of home runs. Alvarez and Nimmo both homered in a 3-run 5th inning off Phillies ace Aaron Nola, 12-8. For Alvarez, it marked his second 3-run homer in just 3 at-bats, continuing his impressive power surge. "He was locating the ball well. We were just looking for the mistake," Alvarez said, explaining how he capitalized on a hanging curveball that he sent into the left field foul pole netting. Nimmo followed with his own 3-run blast, also off a curveball, as the Mets jumped out to a commanding lead. A memorable moment followed when the Phillies fan who caught Nimmo's homer opted to hand the ball to a young Mets supporter instead of throwing it back on the field, adding a touch of sportsmanship to the intense rivalry game. Late game action. The Mets weren't finished. Harrison Bader crushed a 3-run shot in the 8th inning off Phillies reliever Tyler Gilbert, and Pete Alonso capped the night with a solo home run in the 9th against infielder Cody Clemens, making his 12th career pitching appearance. It was the first homer Clemens had allowed in the big leagues, a stark contrast to his father, legendary pitcher Roger Clemens, who gave up 363 home runs over 24 seasons. Philadelphia's Brandon Marsh managed to salvage some pride for the home team, hitting a 3-run homer with 2 outs in the 9th off Mets reliever Alex Young. Despite Marsh's late effort, it wasn't enough to dent New York's commanding lead. Injury updates. Mets all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor had an RBI double but exited the game in the 7th inning due to lower back soreness. Manager Carlos Mendoza reassured fans that Lindor's departure was precautionary, stating, "If the game had been closer, he would have stayed in." The Mets are hoping Lindor's discomfort won't impact their crucial stretch run toward the postseason. On the Phillies' side, third baseman Alec Bohm, left hand strain, and infielder Edmundo Sosa, back spasms, are set to begin rehab assignments on Saturday at AAA Lehigh Valley. Both players have been sidelined for several weeks, with Bohm out since September 3rd and Sosa since September 7th. Looking ahead. This win keeps the Mets, 81-66, 1 game ahead of Atlanta, 80-67, for the final National League wildcard spot. The Phillies, 88-59, despite the loss, still maintain a 7-game lead in the NL East. This was the first of 7 meetings between the two rivals over the next 10 days, a critical stretch that could have significant playoff implications for both teams. Nola's struggles. Aaron Nola's night was rough, allowing 6 runs on 6 hits over just 4 1/3 innings. He didn't give up a hit through the first 4 frames but fell apart in the 5th, drawing boos from the packed crowd of 44,607 as he walked back to the dugout. Made some bad pitches, Nola admitted afterward, summing up his disappointing outing. Reliever update. For the Mets, reliever Dedniel Núñez will miss the remainder of the season with a right flexor injury. The rookie right-hander has been impressive with a 2.31 ERA over 25 appearances but has pitched just once since July 23 due to the injury. Núñez is set to receive a PRP injection and is expected to make a full recovery in the off-season. As the Mets continue their pursuit of a wildcard spot, their recent surge and contributions from up and down the lineup have them poised to make noise in the postseason. With their pitching solidifying and the offense firing on all cylinders, they are proving to be a dangerous team as October approaches. Like, comment and subscribe for more updates.